All right, let's do a little zero evidence, shall we? So our starting sanity is going to be a 75, which means a demon and a Thay can hunt me right off the bat. We've got sanity. Everything else is pretty much normal. Then ghost speeds, roaming frequencies high, changing favorite rooms low, activity low, event frequency low, 2-second grace period, hunts high, evidence given 0. Then random weather, doors starting high, number of hiding spots 0. Sanity monitor's on, no cursed possessions, and the one thing I did not mention was we also have no sanity pill restoration. So there we go. So 8.75. This is probably one of two of my favorite. These are one of two of my favorite modes. This one and my one evidence. Basically, everything's the exact same except for my zero evidence. I don't have zero evidence, and I don't have cursed items. So we got Benjamin Hall, we got Crucifix, we got EMF Reader, Capture Photo of the Ghost. So, that one's going to be the pain. But usually on stream, I'm either doing one evidence or zero evidence, and these are both it. I probably could get my 6.5, which is my one evidence, to 6.75. I think that's if you drop cursed items. Because everything else is the same. Alright, we got power up here. Now, zero evidence is just fun because it's just a lot of really test your knowledge on what you've got. Now, granted, if you get a Thay right off the bat, or, to get a, Revenant makes it easy. But all the, normal speed ghosts that make you have to work for it are the fun ones. And we will try to get a perfect game with this, if we can. Small maps, I pretty much always try to get a perfect game. Medium maps and large maps, if I get it, I get it. If I find the bone, great. If I don't find the bone, life goes on. I'm not going to turn a 20-minute long, large map into an hour game just because I'm trying to find the bone. It kind of puts me to sleep. Oh, there we go. Right, so it's that door also. Right, so we got that. No UV. Oh, I did it again. Every time I switch from one evidence to zero evidence, I always constantly frackin' bring evidence gear that I don't need or is totally useless for me. Alright, so we found the bone, so we're good there. UV was a waste. I could have easily brought like a camera or a smudge stick in case it was a demon or a Thay. Okay, so right now we've got a ghost that likes to touch doors. And it did throw some stuff, so I don't know, maybe Pulte. Alright, so we want that. We want that and that. So that's all my ghosts that I can really test for. So Wraith is salt, Onryo is the candle, Mimic is that. Everything else is really just kind of pay attention to. I mean, we could take down a parabolic later for Banshee, but honestly, I like using motion sensors to test for Banshee. Where's our sanity at? 59, 60. How low is this thing? Where are you going? Okay, so 59 is the low end. As long as it's not an early hunt ghost, we should be okay. But hey, if it does hunt, we should be, since it's the first room, unless it's a fast ghost, we should be able to get away from it if it's an early hunt ghost. Should be is the operative word. I don't see anything there. One there, then we'll put these here to help me escape if I have to escape. Put that back on. Alright, so really now let's just grab protection gear and sit around and wait. See what we got. Grab that. Let's grab these two. we'll let the ghost we'll at least let the ghost hunt us once, so we can kind of figure out where we are as far as what the ghost can be and cannot be. Then we can start pinpointing and concentrating. So, do we still got power on? No, let's get power on. Only because, since the last patch, since the Bleasdale patch, I've been noticing, and probably you guys have too, is that the ghost, if it's not a mare, the ghosts are turning on the lights a lot. Which is fracking great. Because usually mare is my least favorite ghost. It's not being my least favorite ghost anymore. Alright, so we got one burnout there. Alright. So now it's just kind of sit around and wait. Shouldn't take too long to get hunted here. Right. It did throw that, it did touch the door. I'm gonna go not a shade right now. Definitely not a shade. Not an Onryo either. Not a Wraith. Let's run outside and let's look at our sanity. This is one reason why I use a sanity board. Aw. Thought I was going to have an event. I thought I was going to be able to get a ghost pick. I mean, I think our sanity was like mid-50s, so we're probably definitely at 50 now. 46, okay. Yeah, we need a photo too, which bites. Not a Dio either. Oh, it just stopped right there. Oh, you suck. Ooh, we got one pick left. Okay. So 3-star, 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 3-star. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Alright, so now we got all 3 stars. Gotta love the photo system in the game. Alright, so if we can do this correctly. We will try to get a grace period photo. If we can do this right. I think I've got one delete left. Yeah, one delete left. One thing we also want to make sure is we stop the timer. I mean, start the timer as soon as we smudge. So the idea here is, since we haven't gotten an event for the photo, is when it comes off grace period, a lot of times the ghost will show itself longer. Like, I mean, you know, brief, barely longer, but usually a little bit longer. So try to get your ghost photo then, and then just take off. And while you're running, then switch to your smudge stick. That's the idea. Come on. See, like that. Right, normal speed ghost. I started the timer a little bit late, but not that much late. Ghost is in the photo, so not that. Blinks look pretty much normal. Didn't speed up at me. Normal speed, normal speed, normal speed. Maybe twins? You know, actually, let's cut that off too. Oh, are you? Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I was going to say, oh, that's 2-star, but that's okay. We got... That gets us that. We know it ate a crucifix, so we can go down and grab a picture of the crucifix. And we should be good. I believe. Hey, Ghost. Alright, so that should be all our picks. Yep. That's all the picks. Now let's just basically take a look at the ghost. I'm going to stay in right now just because it could be a demon. This doesn't mean we can cross off a demon, because it doesn't have to hunt, but it, you know, gives us at least a little bit better of an idea. Alright, so, what do we got left? I didn't feel like it was following us. Let me go grab a... Shit. No, actually, we need to stay inside. I was gonna go out and get a parabolic for a banshee, but... Alright, not a spirit. That's slow. Yeah, those aren't... Yeah, that's 90% speed. And we're already past where Moroi would be that slow. There we go, we got twins. There we go. So that should be twins. Because, yeah, we're past... We're probably at 115% speed for Moroi at this point. And even at that, it would be normal speed by now if... Yeah, okay. I'll take that back. We should be at 125% speed for Moroi. So yeah, so let's go twins. We should have everything else. This should be perfect. Get all that. To all that. There we go. And there we go. So do that. Perfect game. But we got a little lucky there. On the after the hunt, we figured out that we could tell the footsteps were slightly slow. I thought the footsteps might have been slightly fast on that first hunt, which is why I was kind of like, okay, yeah, we definitely need to pay attention to the footsteps. But I wasn't sure if that was because it saw me for a while and just didn't have enough time to slow back down, or if it was just actually being a fast twin. So, but there you go. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hey, give the video a like. We'd be greatly appreciative. If you didn't like the video, give it a dislike. The option is yours. And then, yeah, if you haven't subbed the channel, make sure you sub the channel so you get alerted when I put out new stuff, which I put out new stuff a lot between gameplays, tutorials, shorts. I'm doing a folklore series now on each ghost. I believe this week is going to be Myling, which is a Scandinavian ghost. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Peace.